Hello guys, today we're doing a tutorial and it is on the backwards twist. Yes, it's been a long time coming. My first real start of the channel was the twisting tutorial forwards, and today I'm gonna do that for the backwards. But I also want to show you guys more about just the whole twist, not just like one technique of the twist, because we're actually gonna discuss two techniques. First off being the technique that you twist after you make a half flip. So you make your flip and there you twist. So that's technique one. And the second technique that people use is where they twist immediately off the floor, and that looks like this. So obviously those are two really different techniques, but the more that you go twisting, the more it's gonna look like that second technique. But I still want you guys to know how to do the first technique, because it just shows you the mechanics of the move. First exercise that we're gonna do is just do a backflip, but when you're at 180 degrees, so exactly upside down, just clap in your hands. And you can just do this in every position, so you can do it tucked or lay out. But I would just start with tucked since it's just easier. This exercise just really gives you a feel for where you are in the air. Just teaches you to think about where you are and really find that 180 degrees. And then the next exercise is pretty much just the same thing, but instead that you're gonna clapping, you're gonna put both of your arms up. Pretty much this will just disrupt the flip a little bit, and it will still teach you that moment in the air. Once you get that really down, then you can move on to just putting up one arm. So if you're twisting right, that's this way, then you're only putting up your left arm. And if you're twisting left, you're only gonna put up the right arm. I'm gonna show you both ways, since I can decently twist my non-preferred way, but just not as good. And you'll see that. It's the right way. Left. You see, by just lifting one arm, it creates this shoulder to fall, and that creates the twist. And that's really like the mechanic of the twist. You need to drop one shoulder, and to be able to do that easily, you just lift this arm and then this shoulder will automatically drop. Now, if we're gonna move on to more twisting, I would say really get comfortable with this. Just do a full twist, do a half twist to your back, to just really get comfortable with this feeling. And then once you really get comfortable, then you can move on to more twisting. And more twisting requires this action to be a little bit earlier. So we're not at that 180 degrees anymore, we're just going a little bit earlier. So with each twist that you're adding, you're pretty much just making this set even earlier. So for example, when you're doing a full twist, you can do the set really late. But when you're doing 4 twists, then you need to do the set really early. Now it's easy. And in my opinion, when you get comfortable with that late twist, then you can already just start twisting earlier. I just need you guys to be able to do it, and then you can move on to the more efficient technique. And what you're gonna want to do there is a little bit different. So instead of putting them both down and then lifting warm up, you're actually gonna start with your hands high and just put this shoulder down and keep this arm up. And that will make the twist a lot earlier already, because you're already dropping one shoulder really early. So let's say you're twisting right, then you're upside down, left hand up, right arm down. What's the next step? So the next step is that you will move this arm to the right. So move your left arm to your right and then just really try to spin, and that'll start the twist. So up and then twist. Up, twist. Down, up, twist. But let's just say that you want to twist really early. Well, everything just gets earlier. You drop the shoulder earlier, you basically just do everything earlier, and then you will twist earlier. It's really as simple as that. So a late double twist looks like this. So down, up, and in. And an early double looks like this. Is it also, if you twist earlier, you usually go sideways a little bit more, which also allows you to do more twists. If you twist sideways, you just twist faster in general, and it causes you to not like have this landing when you land. So let's say you're doing a triple twist and you're straight, then you'll always have this base. But if you're going tilted, then you'll stick it. And keep in mind, guys, this isn't a one trick, one way to success stick it. This is, you need to get comfortable with this. So you need to do a lot of numbers. That's pretty much the whole training thing. To learn anything, you just need to do those numbers and just start playing with it, and those numbers will come. That's what I'm doing for my other side twist as well. I'm just putting in those numbers. I'm in it with you guys. It takes a lot of time, but trust me, if you just put in the numbers, you will get it. Try to enjoy the process, not just looking for the results, but if you're enjoying the process, the training, then the results will come way easier. And that's it for this tutorial. Hope you liked it. This is new. See ya.